Are you also using Airtables for data entries or order management just like me? In this video, I'm going to show you step by step that how you can automate the Airtable data entries using this amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So here I run an e-commerce store on Shopify, and whenever I receive a new order through my Shopify store, I wanted to add that order detail in my Airtable as a new record. And now manually managing the order details in Airtable or any other database was very time consuming task. In that case, I have built this simple connection between my Shopify account and my Airtable. So now here, before we talk about this entire process step by step, let me show you that how actually it works by simply placing a test order using my Shopify store page. So this is my Shopify store page. Here I'm going to make a test purchase of this random product. I'm going to click on this buy it now, and then we're going to enter some dummy details and make a test submission. Here for the email address, I'm going to enter it as dummy@pabblytudes.com, and here these details are going to remain the same. For the first name, I'm going to update it as dummy and last name as user. Moving forward, and here for the card number, we're going to add the dummy card details in order to make a test payment. Alright, we are going to add the details and then we are going to make the test payment. And you can see we have successfully placed a test order inside our Shopify store. So let's go and check our Airtable. Here I'm going to refresh it. And you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a new data added over here in my Airtable. Here you can see the customer name, the product name, email address, phone number, city and the amount. So with this we have successfully tested our automation. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can set up this automation for your business too by accessing this automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browser, and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see two options. One is sign in and the other one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if an existing user like me, then simply sign in. And here if you're a new user and you're planning to buy Pabbly for your business automation, then I have got a special discount code just for you. By using this code, you can get an amazing discount while making a purchase for your Pabbly subscription. I have already automated my entire business, that too for lifetime, because currently it is offering the lifetime deal at a very cost effective price. So go and get yours now. And for your reference, I have attached this coupon code in the left side corner of this video so that you can access it anytime till the end of this tutorial. Alright, so now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on the access now, and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So now here to build a new connection, we're going to create a workflow first, and here you can see two methods. One is create from scratch and the other one is create using AI. So this is a newly launched feature inside Pabbly Connect, which is an AI workflow builder. So we're going to use that, and it says, hey, what would you like to automate today? Describe your workflow and let AI build it for you. So we are going to enter a single line of prompt explaining the working and the applications of the workflow that I want, and let's see how it creates the new workflow. So it says when an order is received on Shopify, add in Airtable. So this is a single line of prompt that I have given to AI, and it is asking which Shopify V2 trigger should start this workflow. So we are going to select it as new order, and for the Airtable it is asking for the action event. So we're going to select create record. It says ready to create this workflow. Here you can see the final overview of the workflow that AI has created for us, which contains Shopify as trigger and Airtable as action. So this is the workflow that I wanted. If you want, you can modify your workflow as well by selecting this option. For now, we're going to click on this approve and create, and here we have received the workflow link. So you can see AI has successfully built our automation where we have received a trigger as Shopify and action as Airtable. So automation works on two most important principles, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is a response response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with automation by simply setting up our trigger. So here, as you know, that we have selected our app as Shopify V2 and our app event as new order. So we're going to build a new connection over here, and here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we're going to use this webhook URL to connect our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy the webhook URL, and here we're going to recapture the webhook response. So here I've already logged into my Shopify account, and from here we're going to click on the settings, and under settings we are going to select notifications. Here under notifications you can see the option of webhooks, and here you can see some existing webhook URLs. We are going to create a new webhook over here. For the event creation we are going to select order creation over here, and for the format we are going to select JSON. Here for the URL we are going to add the webhook URL, and for the API version we are going to select the latest one. Then we are going to set up a webhook inside our Shopify account. So once the webhook is set up, we have successfully connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response, that means here to receive a response we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission we need to place a test order using our Shopify store page. So let's move back to our store over here, and now here we are going to select another random product, and we are going to make a test purchase for the same. Here we are going to edit the customer details. For the email I'm going to enter it as demo@pabblytudes.com, and here for the first name we are going to edit as demo. The details can remain the same. For the phone number we are going to update it as a random phone number moving forward, and here we are going to add the dummy card details for making a test submission. Alright, then you're going to click on this pay now, and you can see we have successfully placed a test order using our Shopify store page. So let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow, and you can see we have received a successful response where we have received all the order details including the customer details as well. So with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Once we have received the new order details, I want to add that order details in my Airtable as a new record automatically. So again we are going to build a new connection over here, and here you can see Pabbly is requesting for the access. So we're going to add all the resources, and then we're going to grant the access as your data is secured with Pabbly. And you can see we're now successfully connected. So I easily got connected because I was already logged into my account in the same browser. Then here it is asking for the base name. So here I already have a base with the name new orders and the table as table 1. So we're going to select the same details over here. This is my base name and my table as table 1. Then here it is asking for the name, product name, and some other details. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here, and now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that we're going to receive a new order through our Shopify store, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here to map the data we are going to enter a slash first, and then you're going to search for the customer's name firstly. So this is the customer name. Then we are going to map the product name over here. So this is the item name, and then for the email address we are going to map the customer's email address. Here we are going to map the phone number, and here we are going to map the city. And lastly, we are going to map the total amount that we have received, including taxes as well. So this is the total price, and then it is asking enable typecasting. For that, we are going to select false, and then we are going to click on this save and send test request. You can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail inside Airtable. Let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it, and you can see a new detail has been added over here with exactly the same details. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. So this was the very simple process of automating your data entries inside Airtable. Similarly, you can set up this automation for your leads details or any other payments detail as well. Okay, so now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you're planning to buy Pabbly for your business automations, then do use my special discount code that is visible on your screens. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Not only this automation, you can create many more such automations with Pabbly Connect. If you have any pricing plan related issue, then you can visit us on this link. And if you have any doubt, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. And for your reference, we have attached these links in the description box as well. Now, if you found this video helpful, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.